people. We have great history. If you read the history of Tibet, Tibet was a great empire. Our empire extended from South Asia to Central Asia, all the way to China. We are proud people because Tibet had great scholars from Padmasambhava and Atisha from India to Jetsongkhapa, Karmapa, Marpa, and everybody, the great scholars of Buddhism were all in Tibet. We are proud to say, as much as possible, we have preserved the pure Buddhism in Tibet, and we are sharing with the people of the world. That's why we are very proud. We are also proud because we have had great kings of Tibet, from Nyati Sempo to Songtsen Gampo to Chisong Dilsen to 5th great Dalai Lama to 13th great Dalai Lama, and obviously the 14th great Dalai Lama. We are here not to beg from China. We are not seeking charity from China. We simply want to challenge the Chinese government that if you want to be a great nation, history has shown that greatness cannot be bought in the marketplace. Greatness cannot be forced through military power. Greatness must be earned. Many powerful nations have come and they have tried to buy greatness. They have failed. They have tried to impose greatness. They have failed too. So China has to make a choice. If you want to be a great nation, you must act like a great nation. And Chinese leaders, if you want to be known as great leaders, you must act like a great leaders. There are many examples, from Mahatma Gandhi to Nelson Mandela to Martin Luther King. They all are great leaders because they rose above petty politics and they served for humanity, and they set noble examples for people around the world to follow. These are great leaders. So if Chinese leaders, if they want to be great leaders, they must follow the great leaders of the world. If you cannot follow and act on them, people around the world will say, you are not great leaders, your country is not great because you are not acting like a great country and great leaders. Yeah. If China has nothing to hide, they must allow international media to go to Tibet. If China has nothing to hide, if it wants to be a great nation, then it must allow UN members to go to Tibet and find out the truth. Yeah. That's what great nations do. And today, we are also before the United Nations. We know for a fact that 150 Tibetans died because they stood up for the principles on which United Nations was founded: justice, equality, and freedom. Yeah. We are here before the United Nations not to seek charity. We don't ask anything from them. We simply challenge them to stand on the principles on which they are founded. Yeah. If United Nations stands for something, today is the day they must stand with the Tibetan people and say, enough is enough. Tibetan people deserve freedom, equality, and justice. Yeah. If United Nations does not stand for anything, then we don't expect anything from the United Nations. At the same time, the world will not respect you because they will say, you are a hypocrite. You don't represent the people who deserves to be represented. Then I'm sorry to say, if United Nations does not stand with us today, then UNO will be not called United Nations Organizations, but it will be called Useless Nations Organizations. Because They are useless to Tibetan people. They're useless to people who are suffering genocide. They're useless to people who are suffering under crime against humanity. So we are here again not to ask anything from China. If China wants to be a great nation, so be it. If Chinese leaders want to be great leaders, so be it. But we have nothing to ask from them. We simply want what is always ours. The land of Tibet. Our freedom. Our equality. Our sense of human rights. These are ours, inherent, which belongs to us for a long time. So the challenge is to the United Nations and to the Chinese leaders. If you want to be known as great nation, you must act like great nation. If United States is what it stands for, then it must stand today with the Tibetan people right here and with the Tibetan people in Tibet. So we are here to show our solidarity with the people in Tibet who have died, who are in prison, who continue to suffer. We are here to give voice to the voiceless Tibetans who have died. And we will